Participants, I hope you're fine and doing well. Our today's lecture is about action verb sentence patterns, along with the importance of complements and the nature of verb. Yes, participants, basic sentence patterns. And this part is related with action verb sentence patterns. So the first pattern is noun phrase plus verb intransitive. In this pattern, we have subject, for example, we, and the verb sleep, verb intransitive. In second example, the athletes ran. Athletes is subject and ran is verb. In third example, he is subject, sat is intransitive verb. This sentence this pattern has no verb complement. So the verb is called non-complement verb. In the next slide, our pattern is noun phrase plus verb transitive plus noun phrase. In this pattern, the subject, then verb transitive, then direct object. Then, in this pattern, we can take the example, the students bought books. Second example, the masons built a building. Third example, the van ran over a child. This sentence has verb complement. And in the first example, books is verb complement. In the second example, a building is verb complement. And in third example, a child is verb complement. In next pattern, noun phrase, verb transitive, noun phrase, adjective phrase. This pattern is different from the previous one in the sense that this pattern has object complement. In the first example, the panel, this is subject, found, this is verb transitive. Verb transitive means it requires object, and then the candidate is object, capable is object complement. Second example, the parents considered their child lazy. The parents is subject, considered verb, their child direct object, and lazy is object complement. In third example, the committee is subject, declared is verb transitive, him is direct object, and we should remember that nouns as well as pronouns can be the direct object. And successful is adjective complement as a object complement. One more thing about the verb is that sometimes verbs are ordinary transitive verbs, and sometimes verbs are complex transitive verbs. This is a very important point, and it should be remembered in this example. Salim found the computer. Salim is subject, found is ordinary transitive verb. The computer is direct object or the complement of the verb found. Salim found the computer user-friendly. This is complex transitive verb. In this case, the computer is object and user-friendly is the complement of object. In other words, this describes object, the computer. Next pattern is noun phrase, then verb transitive, then noun phrase, then noun phrase. From the previous examples in which the direct object was followed by an adjective. Here, direct object is followed by a noun. So, this object complement takes noun as this object is complemented by a noun. For example, they, subject, considered verb, Manir, direct object, a scholar, complement of the object. The liar's body elected Ahmad the president. The liar's body is subject, elected is verb, Ahmad is direct object, and the president is the noun complement for Ahmad or object. The third example is the governor, subject, appointed verb, Shahad, direct object. The police chief is the noun complement, and it completes the sense, it adds to the sense of Shahid. So in this, in these examples, the object complement is a noun. Next pattern is noun phrase, verb ditransitive, noun phrase, noun phrase. In this case, verb is ditransitive. Ditransitive means it takes two objects. These two objects, for example, in the first example, the teacher gave, the teacher is subject, gave is verb, the student is indirect object, and pencils is direct object. These two objects, first the indirect object and second the direct object, they complete the sense of verb, and we can call them verb complement. They are verb complements, but there is no object complement, and it should be remembered that in this case, object complement is not possible. In the second example, the father, subject, purchased, verb, indirect object is son, and direct object bicycle. Again, verb has two objects. These two objects are complements of the verb, but this example cannot have object complement. When two objects are present after verb, or the verb is ditransitive, no object complement is possible. Third example, the mother, subject, told, verb, her child, indirect object, a story, direct object. Same is the case with this example, that these two objects complement verb and no object complement is possible. Next pattern, noun phrase, verb, noun phrase, prepositional phrase. This pattern is different from the previous one in the case that direct object is in the first position and propositional object or the object of the preposition is at the second position. These two complement the verb. In the first case, my father is subject, purchased verb, a car is direct object, and me is the object of a preposition. Again, object of complement is not possible here. Second example, Akbar is subject, ordered. Ordered is verb, a dinner, indirect, direct object, and for his friend. In this prepositional phrase, his friend is object of preposition for. And in the next example, they, subject, give, verb, a new book, direct object, to me, prepositional phrase in which me is the object of preposition to. And in the last example, Shaheen sent, Shaheen is subject, sent is verb, a message is direct object to his brother, prepositional phrase, his brother is object of the preposition to. So we can say that this, these examples have verb complements, but no object complement. I have placed all the 6 patterns together so that participants, you can remember them, keep these things in your mind, and these patterns are useful, especially when we have the knowledge of the nature of verb and the complement, whether it is verb complement or it is object complement. This knowledge, this information will help you to make your information strong, colorful, deep, and your text will be impressive. The first pattern is noun phrase plus verb intransitive. And second pattern is noun phrase, verb intransitive, noun phrase. Third pattern is noun phrase, verb transitive, noun phrase, adjective phrase. Fourth pattern is noun phrase, verb transitive, noun phrase, noun phrase. Fifth pattern is noun phrase, verb transitive, noun phrase, noun phrase. And the last one is noun phrase, verb, noun phrase, prepositional phrase. In the end, I need to acknowledge that along with my teaching experience, I read a lot of material before compiling this lecture. Especially, I have seen these sources from where I appropriated a few examples.